TFNN. Headline News Update.
Good Friday morning, everybody. I'm Tommy O'Brien, coming to you live from TFNN headquarters in Clearwater, Florida at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, 30 minutes to go until that opening bell. Let's check in on the markets as a relatively mixed morning so far. You have the NASDAQ leading the way in positive territory, up 33 points, trading at 67.68. That's a solid 0.5%, led by the likes of Amazon and Microsoft. We'll jump into those two stocks in a moment. S&P futures negative by 1 point, trading at 26.73, and the Dow futures negative by 46 points, trading at 24,270. So let's jump over to the world of Amazon. Amazon set to hit an all-time high this morning as Wall Street gushes over prime price hike and new markets. So along with beating on earnings and beating on revenue, they are going to raise their price of prime from $99 to $119. That's a 20% hike. And to dive into the actual earnings they had, check out that earnings per share, $3.27 per share versus $126 expected, $51 billion in 90 days versus 49.78. Pretty remarkable. And let's just jump over to their chart. There's Microsoft. We'll jump back to them, but Amazon, pretty remarkable as they jump to a new high this morning, 1657 currently. Closed yesterday, 1517. You're talking about $140 to the positive side. Okay. Let's jump back to some of those futures markets this morning before we get into the news. There's your NASDAQ, excuse me, there's your NASDAQ 100, and let's just back up. There is the earnings on Amazon. You see the whole index jumping. NASDAQ 100 trading 67.89. S&P 500 currently off the session lows for sure, trading 26.74. Dow 30 trading 24,279. Crude oil market bouncing around right around $68. We'll call it 68 even. Gold contract getting a bit of a bid this morning, trading 13.22, and Bitcoin 92.89. So in terms of what else you have, fundamental news this morning, you had first quarter GDP up 2.3%. Expectation was about 2% growth, so pretty good numbers there. And then on the fundamental news aspect, Korean leaders plan to end war, complete denuclearization. So they had a summit over there. You have the leaders of North and South Korea saying that they would like a complete denuclearization. That would be good for everybody. Let's hope that holds. Stay tuned, folks. We got our man Steve Rhodes filling in this morning for Larry Pensavento at 9 a.m. I'll be back at 10 o'clock with Tom. Of course, swim lessons. We got Basil Chapman, Steve Rhodes, Dave White, and Tom O'Brien all this afternoon. Should be a wild day in the markets. We'll see where Amazon goes for that all-time high. Have a great day, everybody. Stay tuned for Steve Rhodes coming up right now.